Hello and welcome back to Minecraft Eskelge. This is episode 11, which is... I don't know how to say... I don't remember how to say 11 in Gaelic. I should look that up. Uh, but, yeah, episode 10 was a little crazy. You may have also noticed that it was a very short episode. Um, I had filmed 3 episodes in a row, including episode 10. And what happened is I defaulted Fraps to record to my C drive, which is currently um, a solid state drive. So it's only got about 128 gigs on it. But of course, it also hosts my operating system. So now that I'm recording in HD, it ran out of space fairly quickly, and so quickly I didn't even realize it. So luckily, it stopped recording at a point that was good. I didn't talk for very much longer after I died in that episode, so so really you didn't miss much. So that's also why it ended fairly weird. I did, if you notice, I did kind of go back and collect my stuff. Uh, yeah, I really haven't done any combat in the combat update. The combat update is still maybe only a few months old yet. So that was that was there's gonna be a learning curve for me for that. Anyway, I'm hoping to get a quick episode in here. I hear real life thunder off in the distance here. It's still summer, so I thought maybe today's word could be thunder. Um, and this is actually a word I had to look up because I've never encountered it in any of my lessons so far yet, or through like the word of the day that I get. And so I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it right. And this is gonna be based off my rule. Again, I kind of invented this rule because it holds true a good portion of the time, I noticed. And basically, it's that you basically, for your average American speaker, it's almost as if when you see 2 vowels in a row like that, you just pronounce the last one. So I would believe this is pronounced Tirnock or Turnock. Turnock, maybe. Because if it's a tear sound, it would probably just be the I with a fada over it. So I think it's Turnock. Turnock. I'm fairly familiar with this grouping here. That's like I'm fairly confident that's knock. So it's probably Turnock, and that would be thunder. So if you hear a bit of thunder, that is not the in-game thunder. That is real life thunder out there outside. Oh, you know what? My dog is napping over there. I should not say that O word. She knows what that means. As far as she's concerned, she's the only one around that I would be talking to. She doesn't have much of a concept for me talking to myself. When she was a pup and I play a lot of Xbox, I'd be talking to friends online, and she'd be staring at me like, "Who the hell are you talking to? I have no idea what you're talking about." Anyway, we're back here in the jungle, and I'm going to burn these trees down so we can start making room for some of these games that I want to build. I still obviously have very high hopes that people will be tuning into this channel, and that I can not only get viewers, but participants. But at the rate that's happening, I should have a fully fledged amusement park here. If that is the case. So, one of the things you may have already noticed from the previous episodes is I'm hoping I have fixed the volume of the microphone. I noticed it was getting kind of quiet, and the Minecraft sounds are kind of loud, and it was kind of hard to hear what I was saying, especially since I tend to mumble a bit too. So I'm gonna try and alleviate that for you guys. There's some turn knock right now, if you heard it, some thunder. But I think overall, I think I'm doing pretty well in the episodes. I probably sound very boring. I've noticed that. I do tend to watch the episode after I film it, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm boring myself. So that's why I feel like episode 10 was kind of a little fun. You know, got a little bit of danger in there and excitement that we normally don't see in my episodes. Yeah, and wow, look at that, the sun is setting already. That is amazing. I really didn't do much of anything in this episode yet. I actually I got over here from my secret base. It wasn't even mid-Minecraft day yet, and I was like, well, I'm not going to stand around for 10 minutes, you know, or 5 minutes. I guess a Minecraft day is about like 8 minutes or something like that. Cool. Oh, I hope this winds up being the screenshot. Oh, fire is Tyr, by the way. T-I-R, with the fada over the I. So that's kind of funny that I picked that word. Tirnock. So it's kind of funny. Maybe there's some kind of relation there with that sort of Turnock versus Tyr being fire. Now I know that word and fire, Tyr. Not even through lessons or anything like that. You know, sometimes I know it from oops. I shifted in my chair here, and I put my fingers back down on the wrong keys. So I learned the word Tyr from one of two places. I don't remember which one. I'm pretty sure it was from the TV show Rescue Me, which aired here in the United States, and it probably aired overseas. It starred Dennis Leary, and it was a very, very good show, especially in the beginning. Really good. And the firehouse that the show was based on, which I believe is fictional, they sort of had, well, so it was set in New York City, and in real life, New York City, a lot of firehouses have sort of an Irish heritage to them from when New York City was sort of coming into its own and started having legit firehouses. A lot of the firemen were Irish. So that wasn't necessarily really addressed on the show, but, you know, a good majority of the characters were Irish, and especially since this was Dennis Leary's show, there was a lot of drama involved in being an Irish American and calling attention to it. But one of the things is the firehouses had T-shirts, you know, with a little leprechaun on them, I think, and I've always wanted one. But I believe one of them, in one of the episodes, I noticed it had the slogan "Tir na Fear" on them, and I had to look that up, and it wound up being Tir na Fear means fireman. And I think maybe it's fear. Oh no, it's Tine. Tine. I'm way off. I'm sorry, guys. I just talked about fire being Tyr for 5 minutes, and it's actually Tine. Tine is fire. And the phrase was Tir na Fine, or Tir na Fine, Tir na Fin. I don't know, but I screwed that up. Ignore everything I just said. If you've watched earlier episodes, one of the things I said is, I will not be accurate in Gaelic. Do not rely on me to actually teach you these words. This is meant to be somewhat educational, but it's also meant to be entertaining in a way. Oh. Hang on, I thought I saw... Oh, did it burn already? That's weird. I thought I saw... Sorry. I have ADD. I thought I saw like a little log floating there that I could pick up, but I don't really think these guys actually drop logs when you burn them. They just drop the saplings. Anyway. Ooh, the fire got pretty good over here. Yeah, it might be Tirnafine, and I'm not sure how to pronounce... Because it should be like... Men of Fire, so that'd be... Fear, na, so Men of... Fear is F-I fada R, and that's probably where I got confused. Tirnafine, or Tirnafine, something like that. Fearnatine! Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. Fearnatine, or Tine. T-I-N-E. No fada on that, I believe. I will look that up proper and get back to you on that. That will be episode 12. You see how this works? Anyway, I was saying, I'm not going to be accurate in Gaelic, so please don't, don't really, if you don't see it on a sign, like I did over here, if I put it on a sign, it means I looked it up. If I say it out loud in the course of the episodes, it's because I'm doing real, oh hey look, and an ocelot. If I say something in an episode, I'm saying it off the top of my head. This is real, just stream of thought, guys. So don't really rely 100% on the things I say. Rely more on the signs and your own education, if you will, into the Irish language. This is supposed to be a little bit educational, but it's mainly supposed to be entertaining. I mean, really the purpose of this is for me to get comfortable using the language, and I'm going to make mistakes. And, it's also to provide a service to those who are learning the language but don't have, the necessary resources to keep up with it. You know what I mean? So I've talked about this in previous episodes where it's like, hey, I'd really like to watch a Gaelic television show, but, the only options are TG4. And even there, you don't get a lot of options. I think there's a couple others, but it's very hard to fill your entertainment time with Gaelic, as opposed to learning time with Gaelic, So, and obviously I can't speak a lot of Gaelic, and when I do speak Gaelic, obviously I get it wrong sometimes. And that's okay. It's okay to get it wrong. I mean, it's, oh, crap. Dang it. Oh, that's my phone. Sorry, guys. Actually, it's 8:46. That might be my Irish word of the day. So, yeah, I'm gonna get things wrong, and, it's nothing to be embarrassed about, for you guys. For me, I feel a little embarrassed. I shouldn't. It's gonna happen. I mean, it happens with any language you learn, really, even any language you speak. I mean, come on. If you speak English, try and think of, like, in the past week, how many times you might have screwed something up. You probably even screwed something out without even noticing it. For a while I've been wanting to make, like funny t-shirts. I put a contraction for there is, so I put theirs. T-H-E-R-E''S. Theirs. Right? There is. But what I really needed to actually say, and somebody only just corrected me recently on this, because, you know, I don't really... Why can't I jump up here? I'm having a lot of problem... Sorry, guys. I'm having a lot of problem with this keyboard. But anyway, you know, somebody... I showed it to somebody recently, and they corrected me, and they're like, no, you want there are, not there is. And I'm like, oh, crap. Because now I can't even... There's no contraction for there are. You can't say there. So, I mean, you know, I'm almost 32. You know, I screwed that up. I mean, I've been looking at it forever. You know, I've had that idea in my head with that line, there's... forever, and I didn't even catch that I was doing something stupid. So even in your native language, you're going to make mistakes. So it's really nothing to be fearful of when learning a language. So, God, you know, maybe I should actually say I screwed that up on purpose. The Tyrnafine. Yeah, I screwed it up on purpose. To teach a lesson. That's the ticket. Yeah, you guys believe me, don't you? Anyway. So, yeah, if you notice, I also posted episode 10 kind of late. I got distracted because I wound up, I don't know if you've ever seen the commercial, but, you know, the show hole commercial. So I wound up in a show hole in my own entertainment needs, and I decided to watch Game of Thrones. You know, a lot of people have recently been telling me to watch it, and I liked it. But I had to get an HBO Now subscription. They have a 30-day free trial, so I was like, oh, I gotta binge it and get it under 30 days. And I did, and I finished, and it was good, and yay. And that's really all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah. So I'm gonna end the episode here. We'll probably spend the next episode again, maybe clearing some of this some more. Yeah, I am kind of running out of ideas. So, maybe we'll watch the sunset from inside here. Ah, pretty. Pretty. Alright. Ihei wa, guys.